Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Washington offense heading out. And right away he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Eligible receiver downfield. Awesome.
Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there.
Still first down.
Here's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Off the play fake, Cousins. He'll buy some time right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Harrison Smith there up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Brian Asamoah working his way in to pick up the sack. 3rd and long, here's Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On first down, Howell. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
from the 41. Powell. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featuring receivers that move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. They'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Online but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll go Madison up the middle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They go play action. Cousins. And it's caught. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Madison, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alexander Madison punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first. Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Second quarter now for Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Powell, his throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Powell throwing on third down here. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Trying to get down into his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Sly able to put this one through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Cousins. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. On 2nd and goal, Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Joseph now to have the PAT. And it's 21-3. 5 plays there on that drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. And once more, Howell back to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 1st down, Howell to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. It's Howell with another throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over and spotted the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On second down, this is Madison. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Third and short yardage. Cousins on the move to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Madison running on first down. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Holding, receiving team.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. Plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators?
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, they grow their lead and just totally defended that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They'll go to work with a little momentum following the free kick, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Howell. And that'll be incomplete. Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Here's Howell. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Back to the ground with Robinson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. 2nd down, Howell back to pass. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And they'll work this down inside the 30. One quarter remains here on this Thursday night match. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Howell. And that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. On 3rd down, Cousins. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Fielded at the 20. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Powell throwing on 1st down here. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Powell. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
And Howell will throw it.
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Now Howell looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think... Defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46.
Another throw for Howell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a give to Madison. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just said...
Man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
On the handoff, it's Madison, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Here's Madison getting it again on 2nd.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing here, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. To throw is Cousins. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This one fielded at the 5. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Howell. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.